Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to the video. I'm sure a lot of you can relate to this, but I've been struggling recently with lockdown. Don't know why, but I found this one a lot harder than the previous two lockdowns. The first lockdown I was like really motivated, just getting out on my bike, doing loads of cycling. And then since then it's like we got back to normality, or some sort of normality, you know, going back to work, football started again. And then it kind of cut off again for that second lockdown, but only for a small period of time, and I was still okay. It wasn't ideal, but got back to it again. And now this is just kind of, it's just done me in a little bit. I had a few things going on at the end of last year, which was, you know, setting me up for like, I was really looking forward to the new year, looking forward to what 2021 was going to bring. Last year, in October, I had an interview with Southampton Solent University for assistant first team coach. I was really excited about that. I got through to the interview stage, done the interview online, and got down to the last four. So they said that they can't do the practical stages at the moment because of course lockdown, so they said they're going to pick it up again in January.
In England, we must therefore go into a national lockdown which is tough enough to contain this variant.
That's kind of put the brakes on that, which I'm gutted about, if I'm honest with you. And I think that has kind of knocked me back a bit, because when you've got something that you're looking forward to and then it kind of doesn't come off, it can be disheartening, you know, and you think to yourself, oh, what now? And you're kind of playing the waiting game a bit, which is what I felt like. I'm just waiting, just looking at my emails each day, you know, are they messaging me? Is the email coming through? I've actually heard back from them now. The next stage is hopefully going to progress in March. Of course, this is all dependent on the lockdown situation, but I'm taking it as a positive, I'm taking it as a win, and I'm looking forward to where that can go. So yeah, something I've also been struggling with is this guy here. Doing dialysis is something which I've come to understand I've got to do on a daily basis, you know, in order to stay alive, really. That's the reality of it. And I've come to understand and also appreciate that, you know, and I work around my lifestyle and I use it as a source of motivation to know that I do this and I can go out and do all the other stuff that I want to do. In saying that, at the moment I feel like with the lockdown restrictions I can't go out and do all the stuff that I want to do, so it makes doing this harder, you know, because normally I wake up early in the morning and I think to myself, right, I'm coaching later tonight, I'm going out with my friends later tonight, so I'm going to crack on, I'm going to get the machine set up and bosh it out. So now it's like there's nothing to look forward to almost. Yeah, I can go out for a walk, I can go out for a cycle on my bike, but there's not really much else to the same sort of motivation I had before to get out and do different things. Isn't there at the moment, and that has been a struggle for anybody else that's going through home dialysis like this. Then yeah, it is a struggle, it is hard. But what I would say is to stay positive, and that's all I try and do really. If you think negatively, then it impacts you in a negative way. But if you think positive, then it just makes it possible to get up and to do it each day. We're not going to be in lockdown forever. It's only a temporary thing. Yeah, sometimes I get caught up in a rut where I'm just playing computer games or I'm just watching something on YouTube. But if you can take the time to do something positive, if you can take something positive and do it at the same time as you're doing something like dialysis, then it like I say, it just makes the process easier, and it makes you feel like you're achieving something, and that all of this is not for nothing. It's to get you to where you want to go. If you're going through something negative, which we all are at the moment with this lockdown situation, put a positive spin on it by thinking positively. I know I've started up this new football program, which is really good, and it's starting to get off the ground. Of course, I was featured on the radio, on BBC Radio Solent the other day, and that was really cool. But I know that I can't really start the program up until we can get back to playing football, because it relies on a practical element that we just can't do at the moment. I realise that normally on my channel and on my social media I'm very upbeat and positive, and I always like to put a positive spin on things. And the one thing I find is that during lockdown people will say that, oh, I can't do this, I can't do that. And to be fair, I'm guilty. I've just literally been doing it by saying that I've had to put the brakes on this, had to put the brakes on that. but I'm putting the brakes in it. I'm not stopping. And I find that a lot of people, when it comes to something new and they want to do something new during lockdown, they think, I can't do that because of lockdown. I was going to do that, but I've scrapped it now because of lockdown. So what I'm telling myself, and what I'd like to try and tell you guys, is you can still do things in spite of lockdown. So you just need to find a way around it. Really look at the idea and how can you make progress with what you want to do within lockdown. So as soon as lockdown finishes and we get back to some sort of normality, restrictions start to ease, you can still crack on and smash out whatever it is you want to do. For me, guys, I'm just trying to stay positive in that respect. I'm going to be trying to get up and go out and do more bike rides and maybe a bit of running. I've just been getting into a bit of a rut of going to bed really late. This morning I woke up at the crack of dawn, like 8 o'clock, trying to have a productive start to the day, and I just fell asleep. The next minute it's midday. So I've got a lot of things, guys, that I want to change throughout this lockdown. I've still been doing bits, but I feel like I can do more. Picked up a new subscriber today. Name, that's embarrassing, isn't it? I should know the name, shouldn't I? Julona Hours. I think that's how you say it. I've probably absolutely butchered the pronunciation of your name there. I appreciate it. I apologise for that. Jew. I think it's Leona, the second part, and then it's Jew, so it must be Juliona Hours. There we go. New subscriber. I'm up to 120 subscribers now, guys. I appreciate it. If you've got any ideas of stuff that I can create during this lockdown period, stuff that you want to see, then please just post it in the comments. Get in touch with me via my social media, Instagram at Luke Garns, Facebook at Luke Garns Music. If you want to check out my new football program, check it out on Instagram at Diversity in Coaching, or on Facebook. We've got a Facebook group, Diversity in Coaching. So thanks for listening to this, guys. Like I say, a bit of a different thing, just me talking, opening up, talking about my experiences, hopefully encouraging others out there to think about their situation and their circumstances and how they can better them and come out of this lockdown stronger and better than ever. Take care. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I really appreciate the support. I'll see you on the next video.